from the World Cup. As soon as we come back from the World Cup, he is no longer continuing.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. So he was fast enough. I mentioned last week that he was opportunist to have been in foreign land. Have you seen it? So it is something, let me do it quickly, to just cover the uncovered.
Wow.
So Otto Addo resigning, it was nothing like that. It was in his contract. But don't forget that we forced him to take the Black Stars coaching job at the point he was not willing.
I see.
So he was coaching all right, but the second thought was, what is happening? Scouts, I'm doing there. What is it happening to this talent?
Okay, so
is somebody taking them away?
So in other words,
journalists came back to chastise him before he got to know that it was wrong decision that he took. Therefore, he has to go back and resign.
Let's be honest. You see, the things that we are looking at here, Coach Otto Addo, well, we can't blame him. Why am I saying we can't blame him? If somebody come and do it
part-time coach,
he says it's fault.
No, it's not his fault.
Yeah, so I don't blame Otto Addo.
But the reason why I blame him was because he having the opportunity to learn from the whites, at least you should exemplify it.
But that's why he has done by stepping down.
Knowing very well when you come back, you are not continuing.
No, but you see, he has stepped down, and I mean, and I'm just.
So all the coaches that.
I say, once on my country, few.
Oh yes, and they are honest.
But Otto Addo too has been honest. He has stepped down, despite the fact that even if it is in his contract, I didn't see that.
I wish you may be privy to the coaches that they resign when it comes to their contract. I'm praying that you may be privy to and see whether it was slated somewhere that immediately we exited from the tournament, we are firing you or you are going somewhere. But it was in Otto Addo's case.
Okay.
He was given few months, not even a year. So that is exactly what happened. So Otto Addo resigning is no news. It was part of the contract.
In a way.
Okay. Yeah. So for Roberto Martinez, Titi, and what do you call it?
Luis Enrique.
Enrique, who was fired. It's normal because Enrique too made a mistake. But by making sure that politics is being applied in the quest of selecting players. Yeah, why should you select the Barcelona players or the Catalans? Leaving the Madrid and even leaving your experienced goalkeeper, De Gea. Let De Gea go and just put him on bench.
You know,
but I don't know why you chose Unai Simon ahead of De Gea. Fine,
but Kepa was also on form. But
yes,
injury. He was injured, so he couldn't go. But you see, what I'm looking at is very simple. So in a way, he contributed to his failure.
Oh yes,
yeah, because
he did that.
I saw him playing as a centre back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and you have Ramos.
Yeah, playing actively. Ramos playing actively.
I mean,
PSG. So what do you have to do? So for Luis Enrique, in fact, he himself tied the rope
on his neck.
Oh yes, on his neck.
Himself. Great.
So there was no news at all.
All right. So that is that with the coaches and the resigning. Finally, the agenda for the day that we want to tackle and then leave is the World Cup.
Okay.
We don't have much time, so let's quickly touch on it. The painful exit of the likes
Mine team. Yeah, yesterday I was very, very sad.
You know, Etiefo.
And you were bashing me on the page, just like that.
Let me say this, and let me say it again. We were live here at this very same studios, and this man here, Sir Prince Amiche, looked at my face and told me that share or kasroka from. Say me kobon somehow. Na me nshia na me nina kodin komo na me samba. Brazil and the World Cup no. Say me call heaven na me hu Yesu na me sign me chiba. Brazil like World Cup no. I was quiet. I was like, "Are you sure?" He said, "Oh, come on." And then it's between Brazil and I'm saying, "So what about Netherlands?" Not, "Oh, forget." And I'm saying, "What about England?" Or so me see that. Hey, and I was like, "Okay, so let's see." Or so Brazil now. And I'm just saying, what other team does he think can do it? Also, say Brazil. As Biana, France B. And I'm saying, hey, then are you sure? I asked him about 3 times. He still said yes. Brazil never did World Cup. And from 3 p.m., I was closely monitoring the game. First half, 0-0. Hey, I saw Modric and Kovacic in the midfield. Oh, it was nice. Playing against Casemiro and Paqueta. Oh my goodness. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha and Richarlison. Hey, still not near me. 90 minutes. 0-0. Yeah, the extra time. She shares soon. You can tell me your Koba. Ah, Mesha. Now, round your name. Hey, Neymar should go. Yes, too. Let me give me view. I mean, let me be honest here. Now I was at the kitchen. I was preparing yam chips with ketchup. Okay. So when the first goal entered in the time, you see Yesu. Asamaba. Hey, where they done baby? I'm so okay. Croatia for let's see what happens. Now Croatians were playing so that they go and play penalties. And when Brazil scored, Croatia for changed the game plan. Giddy, pa, and they also equalized. And I was like, yes, this is the World Cup. Let's go, boy. Then they started the penalties. Oh, therefore, let me just show you how the whole thing started. Giddy, pa, Rodrigo, Naki Panache. Look, the Croatian goalkeeper. What is his name? Is it Lukasevic? Let me look at the guy's name.
Yeah.
The young guy, he's 27 years. Yes. And the guy is good. Look, let's be honest here. Yes. The guy
Dominic Livakovic.
Livakovic. Yeah. Yes, that's the name of the guy.
Dominic Livakovic.
The boy is good. My goodness. The boy is good. Livakovic. Yes.
He starts
from Dynamo Zagreb.
Yes.
I mean, if this guy doesn't win the Golden Gloves, I'll be shocked. Look, the guy is fantastic.
So far,
he has saved how many penalties? 4 penalties.
4 penalties.
Yes.
Yes, the highest ever to have recorded in the World Cup since the inception of the World Cup.
Livakovic. Come on, if this guy comes to Chelsea, Kepa have a problem in terms of penalties. Hey! So talking about the World Cup, Brazil the penalty is so Prince now rooting for Brazil. First penalty now Livakovic at Chino. Second penalty now Croatia for Nashe. Third penalty now we match Brazil for share. Fourth penalty now Croatia share.
It was so sad.
Yeah, Kosha. Hey, now Abrante Marquinhos abejina penalty nechi. Let's na pimple. That is why I started dancing. In fact, me go ahead now me buy na me china shit, but still me I was excited and I was sad. You know why? I was excited because Brazil has left. And I was sad because Thiago Silva was part of the Brazilian team, and it was so sad to see him not. That's why I was sad, but I was happy because. Oh, it was so nice. I started asking the French questions on the page. And now he came back to tell me that at least France will redeem him. But you didn't mention France when you were saying that Brazil will win the World Cup. Sure. You think God is a left-handed man? Sure. Anyway, the painful defeat of Brazil in the hands of the Croatians. Your take on that, quickly.
In fact.
Why am I? What's Suda?
When we mentioned that a team has given somebody or someone a run for his or her money, then it was yes, because Luka Modric, 37. In fact, his gestures, the way he strings passes, to the extent of playing 120 minutes.
Come on now.
And yesterday, it's unfortunate Titi had it wrong.
You know why?
The Croatian coach.
You know why? Brazil underrated Croatia. Let's be honest.
Yes.
They underrated Croatia. They thought, you know, the way they were able to beat South Korea in the first half, and they came in the second half, and they came to play around.
Yeah.
They thought they were going to do the same. Samba soccer.
Now, this is how the whole thing happened or went.
How I feel like standing to dance.
Oh, in fact, I know that I'm the prediction field, but the Croatian, they've done well.
Good.
The coach mounted a strategy that I'm not going to allow the Seleções of Brazil to play their normal team.
Yeah.
Because for them, you need not to give them space.
Good.
If you give them space, they will play the game and they will dictate pace for you.
Anyway,
so he made sure that once a player gets the ball, you make sure that the player will not even get small space to even what to root around.
Yeah.
So you could see that Neymar will have the ball and 5 players around.
It's a game strategy.
Well, yes. So they frustrated us to the extent
at
that
the end of
we
the
couldn't
day,
play our normal game.
At the end of the day,
So when Neymar scored, they said,
Yeah.
the only thing that we have to do is that we
Defend.
are to not even defending, but we have to make sure that we rely on counter attacks. So now I was expecting Titi to have used the wings, but it's unfortunate that he kept still wanting to possess the ball, but Neymar was kicked out of play.
He brought in Alexandro.
Yes,
He brought in
to stabilize the defense.
He brought in Fred to also stabilize the midfield.
Yes.
Anyway.
So I learned that was the right thing he was doing, but making sure that so the ball is kicked around, you want to possess, you pass like the Spanish way of playing till you get to the place to score. That was unfortunate. So it's sad. It's sad, but trust me. Croatia, they've done well. However, they are not winning the cup. So in fact, it's painful. It's very painful. It's very painful, but it's sad.
We are live on YouTube. You can go and search for our Sekoff RadioTV live on YouTube as well. Look, Bema, Umpo, Akovie.
Oh, it's sad.
The Croatia bet Joe, on Joe. What is your own? That's what they are saying. Say, Omasha Brazil, and Tiomokofie. I say Ghana, Portugal, the only happiness was that you're going to go. Anyway,
to console ourselves.
Next one was Netherlands versus Argentina. It was a nice game.
Oh, yes.
I mean, look, let me say this. Nobody should get me wrong, but yesterday, when I was watching the game, after the Argentines scored 2, the way they were playing, I sat back and I said, look, Holland will equalize. As if I was just joking.
Okay.
I was in a call with a friend, and I was telling my friend that, look, I have never seen Messi trying to cheat in a game, but yesterday he was cheating. Tackles that were not hard tackles. He was falling down. You could see the Argentina players trying to waste time lying around here and there. And I was like, I mean, you've scored 2. Play your normal game. Don't try to waste time. But for the first time in a long time, I saw Messi acting and playing funny on the game. I'm like, oh. When I saw it, I said, look, this game, it will end in a draw. And it was 2-0. And it was around 80-something minutes.
17 minutes to go.
And I kept saying,
yes.
Holland will equalize, Netherlands will equalize, as if I was joking. And then they scored the goal. And then they kept pressing. And then they equalized. And I said, this is it. This was it. I mean, it was so annoying to see the level at which the likes of Messi, the likes of Paredes have gotten to and trying to play funny antics on the referee.
Martinez.
To the point that Messi was attacking La Hose, the referee. That the referee is not up to standard. He's not up to the level. I mean, and you see, when you say this, people will say you don't like Messi. I don't like him for what? What do I stand to gain if I don't like him? But yesterday, what I saw, it was so uncalled for. I mean, I was ashamed to even. I mean, the slightest touch on Messi, he falls down because we were leading 2-0.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look,
just to waste time.
Just to waste time, just to act around. Oh Jesus! But unfortunately, Van Dijk.
Everything shows that Argentina
was supposed to lead.
Yes.
Yeah, they were supposed to go.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't know. Look, when I saw
Van Dijk is not a leader. At the moment I saw him play, I said, come on.
When I saw the penalties, Van Dijk, you've been with Emiliano Martinez in the Premier League for a long time. You know he's very good. Aston Villa. He's very good when it comes to penalties. Because he has done it. We've seen him in the Premier League a couple of times. And so, why not take your time? I mean, why not take your time? All those who took their time to watch him, they were able to beat him.
Yeah.
But they've exited, and it's sad. So now, it's between Croatia and Argentina.
Wow.
Who is your money on? Your money is on Argentina, as usual.
For the first time.
Hey, Bema. Be careful with your answer.
No, the reason being that I cannot support Argentina.
Why?
But if nature will be fair,
you want
with Messi, this time round,
you should win.
It's unfortunate that my Ronaldo too is in the same tournament.
You'll come there.
And we shouldn't forget that Luka Modric playing actively for the Los Blancos.
Yeah.
Therefore, I cannot predict that Messi wins the World Cup.
All right, so.
But I'm tipping,
So Croatia, Argentina.
Croatia to be second.
Okay, so you are tipping Croatia to go ahead of
Yes,
Argentina. So,
to win ahead of
all right,
Argentina.
okay, that is your prediction. Great.
Yeah.
The next game is today. Morocco versus Portugal. And then England versus France. Let's start with England and France.
England and France, undoubtedly, France progressing through because
sure?
in the absence of Brazil,
Yeah.
I want France to do the unthinkable.
And that's what's
In
about
fact,
France.
since 2006, I want them to be the team to defend. Since the World Cup is won, I just want them to defend because it's as if with the likes of Uruguay and Brazil.
Okay.
It is difficult for other countries to defend whenever they win the World Cup.
Okay,
so I want France to do the unthinkable.
So you expect France to progress ahead of
yes,
England
and subsequently win.
and subsequently win the Mundial. Okay. Yeah. Can Morocco cause an upset against Portugal?
Yeah, that is what the entire continent is rooting for.
Can they become the first African country to get to the semifinals?
In fact, trust me, should. Morocco wins today.
Producer shaking it you.
I don't know what will happen to me as a human being. Should Morocco win?
Producer, please.
Yes. Should Morocco win? I don't know what will happen to me as a person. In fact, since 1930, having an African country to go into the what they call semi-final.
No African country has gotten to the
Oh
semi-final.
yes, since 1930.
Yeah, so
the inception of the tournament itself.
Yeah, so that's my question. Producer is predicting 3-0 against Morocco. Oh.
3-0.
Against producer says it's going to be 3-0 against Morocco.
Oh, in fact, this maybe for the first time I may disagree with the producer. It won't. It will not be 3-0. So however, that is his opinion. But trust me, if nature will be fair to mankind, then we are calling upon all the gods in the African land that they should go and fill the goalposts for us. And this time round, Africa as a continent booking our first semi-final place in the 2022 World Cup.
You are very
certain. Yes.
Certain that
this time I will put Ronaldo somewhere. Morocco, what do you call it? Morocco should cause an upset to make we the African horde proud. However, the World Cup is going back to Europe.
Hey. Hi there. It's unfortunate time is not on our side, but if they higher there. Producer say Portugal is beating Morocco 3-0.
That's too much.
So Prince Yami Johnson say, Portugal be go
field. I'm saying if there was something called nature. Nana, I'm saying that.
By 9 p.m.
If there was something called nature that exists.
Yeah.
And that nature is always fair to people. Then we are begging nature that this time round it's our turn. Because you cannot come up with the tournament since 1930. That continent called Africa has never.
Anyway.
And that is strange.
It's strange, yes.
To be in the semis.
It's unfortunate.
Oh, yes. So this time round, at least nature, we are begging nature, God, and all the gods
God of
on Africa, they should root behind us so that Morocco will make it first time for us in our history.
Cash. Anyway. So Sir Prince Nyamicha is very confident.
Oh yes.
That Morocco will cause an upset
against
Portugal.
There should be an upset.
Producer says that no. Team Ronaldo, Morocco is 3-0. Well, let's see how the day will go. And Sir Prince Nyamicha is saying that France will beat England. But
obviously, the World Cup is going back to Europe.
Going back to Europe. So far, we have Croatia still there. We have Argentina in there. There is France and England today. And then there is Morocco versus Portugal today. So from where I'm seated, I can't predict because I have the hood. Every day I cannot predict, even though I want a certain country to win. Because I'll be so excited to see a certain player lifting the trophy. I mean, well. Today, before the France and England game today, if there have been some interviews, it's like the French side, they are not talking, but I say England for Kasa or Mokasa. I don't know because I'm following most of them on social media.
Coming back home.
No, they are like, people are saying that it is France, it is England against Mbappe. Kawaka said no, it is never. It is England versus France, and a whole lot of things. And then the basic mum there because if you look at the way the match is going to be it will be critical, it will be brutal. Yeah, at exactly 3 p.m., Morocco versus Portugal. And exactly 7 p.m., it's England versus France. Time to cool. Yeah, the own seminar, Ebe Bremo. Yeah, and Chago see a China and by 6 p.m. there. And final lap, the update in our Bremo. Sekoff Radio 95.3. Yeah, so and at 3 p.m. sharp, Morocco versus Portugal. Africa versus Europe. Yeah. And then at 7 p.m., Europe versus Europe, England versus France. Yeah, Sir Prince, I predict France ever caught through. So France versus
Morocco
in the
semi-final.
Yes, hey, what's that, Kabio?
That's strange.
What's that, Kabio?
I know that's strange.
Another prediction has come in. Anyway, you can also send your predictions to Facebook on Sekoff Radio on Facebook. You can bring your comments also on YouTube as well. This is how far time will permit us. Time is already exhausted. It's very unfortunate that we can't continue with our conversation. But if you ever sent any comments, producer, please check for me if there are comments on Facebook that we've not read. That we can quickly do that and then move on. But before we go on, Sir Prince, quickly say hello to some 2 or 3 people and then we can move on.
Oh, okay. Nana, thank you so much for the opportunity. What do you call it? Edika nunchi more than Fankoma Misofu Mami, Prophetess Esther Jemesi Obutu Jesus Christ, the Divine Prayer Ministry. Mommy, thank you so much for supporting us and also doing the listening. Sasuna Apostle Benjamin Jemesi Obutu Kwabenya Jesus Christ of all nations. Thank you, Daddy, for supporting us spiritually. Now, Ashoman community, ye mu free mo ye yadamuasi bebre more resources adebiano mutumedi so yasen yesrese mobekoswa epushie said there be a Sekoff Radio 95.3 and Sekoff TV able to me go far Africa and for that matter beyond and the whole world able to me I am number 1. Thank you so much and take care for everybody.
Thank you. All right. Sir Prince, I'm in Kano. This is how far time will permit us to come your way. I'm here Sunday at exactly 5 p.m. Sir Prince will be here for final lap, bringing you the latest in sports. And as usual, a very good morning to our cherished listeners. Those who made time to listen to us, those who followed us on Facebook, YouTube, say thank you very much for your support. Because you are doing a good job. Oh yes, without you we are not there. And if you don't support us, we don't know where we'll get our support from. Yeah, and before I leave, let me take a minute to encourage somebody. A moment of encouragement for somebody who is listening to us or somebody who is watching us on Facebook or on YouTube. Listen, tough times don't last forever and no situation is permanent. Hook up onto Jesus and things will get better. Look, it may seem say Niema and Koye the way are open. It may be like things don't go as expected or as planned. But look, there is hope. Don't give up. Keep believing in God. Things will change. Situations are not permanent. No situation is permanent. Things will turn around and it will get better. Look, it may never be like this forever. It will never be like this forever. It will surely change. Keep hope alive and be as good as you can. Keep fighting, keep pushing, and things will get better. Look, there is hope. No matter what, there is hope. Jesus with you, there is always hope. Don't give up. Don't give up. Things will get better. Economy, things are not going according to plan. Christmas back, and you're asking yourself, say, hey, now Christmas will cry. How am I going to celebrate the Christmas? But look, trust me, you will enjoy the Christmas. Things will get better. With Jesus on the boat will never capsize. God bless you. Nyankuba and Shawa, Yantia said that. I Sekoff 95.3. For your advertisement and for your promotions, you can reach us out on 050-313-0460. 050-313-0460. We'll advertise for you. Or you can reach us out on 0267-077-548. 0267-077-548. Yeah, you can call us for your promotions, your advertisement, and we'll advertise for you. Which for just a token. A token. I mean, a token of 100 cities, and we'll advertise for you free of charge. We'll even advertise your product and have a one-on-one interview with you, for you to talk about your product, and for our listeners to also hear about you. Yeah, a very good morning to our church listeners. Anybody who made time to listen to us, for the support. Yeah, we are grateful, and God bless you. Because I know the God that we serve, He will make things better for you. Merry Christmas in advance. And listen to me, be good to humans, be nice to people, love and cherish people, because there is always a blessing in being a human and being good to people. Now, coupon show, non to the show. Hey, Mr. Randy. Yeah, Randy Green. I'll shut up. Good morning to you. Your uncle, he's being buried today. My condolences to you and the family. Yeah, to anybody who made time to listen to us. Now, coupon show, non to the show. You just actually am DJ so now. No more sit down and be a man. Me and me medium which I'm in the branch at Nanakojo, and I was here with Sir Prince, my able producer, Mr. Sekoff. Producer Brunya never know. Say what you Sir Prince. Christmas never an hour company. And so you want.
We pray that you will be blessed with more resources.
Producer, I want. Anyway.